Hi Libra, welcome back. So Libra, this is going to be your spiritual tarot reading, and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it and see what we have going on. I got your messages almost immediately. I usually like to get comfortable, sit in a meditation for a moment, but it was as soon as I sat at the table, already the message was here. So FYI, some of you could also be feeling just more in touch, okay, with your intuitive self than maybe you have been feeling, or maybe feeling a little bit more clarity coming through the headspace than you have been feeling, Libra. But I got it's like a whirlwind of energy, and the first image I saw in the meditation was someone that was standing in what looked to be a bubble, and it was the energy field around the body. So it's like, first of all, you have some sort of protective energy around you, Libra, in your non-physical energy I'm feeling, okay? But there's like this protective shield around the Libra energy. Also, this is talking about kind of what you have going on within inside of yourself as well. As I was getting a lot of different songs, I almost had to stop the meditation because it was a song after song after song after song. It was almost like I was listening to the radio, quite literally. One of the songs that stuck out to me was a song that I got in another reading, and I think it's Flyleaf. She says, "I can feel you all around me. I can feel you all around me." Correct me if I'm wrong, right? I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what the song was that was coming through. And I got that for Gemini. Now, some of you, if you have Gemini in your chart, you might want to go check that reading out, or if you're dealing with one. And then after that song, before that song could even end, in came another song. It was Adele. It was Water Under the Bridge, which I actually got for Virgo maybe 2 readings ago for Virgo. Just the one lyric, "If you're gonna let me down," what'd she say? "But don't pretend this is water under the bridge." Basically what she's saying in the song is like, don't pretend that this is done or that this is over, or that you don't want me. Some of you may feel that way right now, okay? Or it could just be that you're hearing these songs literally on the radio during this time frame. And then the very last song that came through was "Sail" by AWOL Nation, I think. Specifically the lyric where he says, "Maybe I'm a different breed." So, as my dog is getting ready to go crazy in the background. So, yeah, take from that what you want. Maybe you are a different breed, Libra. Heck, nothing wrong with that. All right, so take it or leave it. That's kind of the energy that I was feeling. And now we're going to get some cards out and see what they have to say, Libra. So let me get one overall energy card out for you, for my Libras. Speaking of the Virgo reading, you have Virgo energy here. Some of you could be connecting with the Virgo or have those placements in your chart, or it's just the influencing vibes, right? So this is talking about being methodical, giving your energy to things that feel aligned to you, looking for efficiencies in your life, maybe even gaining some new insights, paying attention to your health and being more dutiful about your mental well-being, and being more discerning, Libra, about what you're giving your focus to, right? Because all of us have this energy field around us, right? For some reason I'm getting the word quantum physics. Okay. And now I'm hearing quantum leap. Okay. What I was saying is all of us have this energy field around us, and the energy field, the vibration of it, which is your attraction point, is determined by the thoughts that you're thinking and how you're feeling in response to those thoughts. So, and thereby, that's kind of what you attract into your experience, FYI. That's how we manifest. But for some reason, they keep highlighting that. So being more discerning as to what is it that you're giving thought to, and how are you thinking about that, and how does that feel to you, and is there another way that you could see it, so that you can attract a better response out of a person or a better outcome in a situation. All right, so I'm going to get a guidance card, and I'm going to put it face down and read it at the end of the reading to see how it correlates with what I'm getting out. All right, and then I'm going to go into the Headspace, Libra, and then the heart space. How are you feeling underneath all of this? And then the big spiritual picture. And I did want to say, this song has been in my head for at least 3 days now. And it came out in the Aquarius reading, and I have Aquarius in my chart. You might as well, or you might be dealing with one. But it was these dreams. These dreams go on when I close my eyes. I mean, like, repetitively been in my head, where I keep catching myself singing it out loud, and I'm a Libra moon. So that song may also resonate with you. The Aquarius reading might also resonate with you. Check it out. But your dream state is speaking to you, Libra, all right? And if you're waking up and you know, you're feeling out of sorts, think about, well, what were you dreaming about? How are you feeling in the dream? It's pointing to something that's going on in your subconscious mind while you're awake, so pay attention to that. All right, so let's see what's going on in the thought space for my Libras. Two of Wands, Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Six of Discs. So some of you, I heard beside myself. Okay, take it or leave it. That could be, I don't know where that's coming from. But let's look at the cards and see. There is this energy here showing up, Libra, with the Two of Wands and the Eight of Swords, about having trouble making a decision and kind of getting in your own way with the way that you're thinking about something. Okay, some of you, this is in regards to communicating something that's of value or of importance to you, and whether or not it's the right timing or when to communicate this. Or some of you may be on the fence about whether or not. Really? Okay. I don't know how you could be on the fence on whether or not communication is going to come into you. Some of you might be waiting on communication or news, but because you're so focused on waiting on it, it's not allowing it to come in, Libra. That's just how law of attraction works. It's like prolonging it or postponing it. It's going to come in either way. But you might be unnecessarily stressing over this, and they're saying that's what is preventing you from getting the insight or clarity in that situation. Okay, but that's not going to be for all of you. That actually kind of took me off guard. So there could be communication coming in as well that might take you a little bit off guard. For others of you, it's just like there's this back and forth energy that's kind of mentally been exhausting you, and you may need to talk about this, whatever you have on your mind, okay? And you might get a sense of relief after you kind of get it out, or say what you need to say, or maybe write it down, you know, just to get it out of your psyche, and that giving you some sort of comfort here. It's just like some of you might feel uncomfortable maybe giving your thoughts or your opinions on something, but it's like you're actually going to feel more comfortable when you express this, or at least when you are being authentic to how you're actually feeling here, Libra. Okay, so so they're bringing back the song, the first song, I Can Feel You All Around Me. Some of you could be feeling someone's presence around you, whether that be a physical or a non-physical being, you would know. But it's just like you feel, maybe even in the dream state, the presence, okay? Because the next lyric they're giving me is, I'm alive. Well, we're always alive. Dead is an illusion. The physical body goes through a transmutation, but your consciousness, who you really are, is eternal. So you're always alive. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I guess somebody maybe needs to hear that. I'm not really sure. Let's go into the emotional space and see what's up there. Judgment. See, this card is really interesting depiction to me in this deck, because to me it looks like the Three of Pentacles, which is talking about cooperation, things working for you. But then the Judgment in traditional tarot is kind of talking about making a decision to release something, which is interesting, right? Making a decision to release something that's actually working for you. Why would you do that, Libra? Maybe that's a question you need to ask yourself. Maybe you need to ask yourself, is this working for me, or is this not working? And then making a decision around whether or not to release something. And then I'm hearing release toxic thought patterns around one specific relationship, please. Okay. So, this is a very interesting reading. I feel very connected. I might be connecting with some of you that are intuitive as well, or maybe, you know, you're very in touch, at least during this time frame, with your own intuition, okay, or your guides or your guidance. If not, you're being called to be more dutiful when it comes to spending some time each day in meditation, or at least give yourself some time of peace and quiet where you can quiet your mind so that you can hear the call of Source. Okay, so I got two stories here. I didn't mean to get that one out, but I'll keep it. So Judgment, the Hangman, the Seven of Swords, and Temperance. So there's an interesting message here about a false perception of self or someone else that needs to be released. Okay. It's like there's something funky going on about the dream state, so pay attention to that. And if you're someone who doesn't remember your dreams, try meditating right before you go to bed for like 10 minutes, not very long, just long enough to quiet your mind. And then before you fall asleep, ask the universe to send you messages via the dream state, and just notice how that changes, okay, over time. But it's like, Libra, there's something here that is working for you, but yet you're contemplating on whether or not you're going to continue with it, or maybe even doubting the success of something, or if this is going to continue to work. And that's actually blocking you. The doubtful thought is blocking you on an emotional level. It's kind of creating this unnecessary back and forth where you may feel drawn in two different directions here. It's like one moment feeling like, okay, this is working out for me. And then the next moment feeling like, am I lying to myself, or is this working out for me? And it kind of pulling you in two different directions. And the guidance was to be more discerning in what you're giving focus to. And so doubting or questioning something is, although you may feel like that is making you more analytical, it's actually creating more stress or worry in your energy field than is necessary. So focus on the things that are working for you. And yes, it is working. Okay. Yes, it is. And you're going to see some sort of change come through here, Libra, where you're going to get evidence of that. So there's another message here. Three of Swords, the Moon, the Ten of Discs, and the High Priestess. There's some deep feeling emotion here, okay? Some wounding that is showing up in the emotional space, but it's kind of being covered up at the moment, I feel. And this could be what you need to follow your intuition about, Libra. Let's see the big spiritual picture. Also, I have Sagittarius, Pisces energy here as well. Let's see, I'll get that card in a moment. The Star, the Knight of Wands. I'm hearing Bonnie Raitt. Let's give him something to talk about. I love that song. Let's give him something to talk about, baby. Ooh, oh my gosh. All right, the Star, the Knight of Wands. Okay. The Seven of Discs, Aquarius, Virgo energy here. So there's something here that has been hidden, and I don't know why I heard cloak and dagger. I don't even know what that means. If you just give it enough time and you focus on the things that are working for you, Libra, this is going to come through without you needing to do very much. That's why you're being called to listen to your intuition. It's like the right timing is going to show itself to you, or the right action that you think you're supposed to take, someone else is going to do it for you, and it's just like you can kind of sit back. Something like that coming in. It's just, you know, give it time, okay? They're giving me the number 7. So, ooh. Oh, I just noticed 7-7. So 7s might be important here. 7 days, 7 months, 7 minutes. I don't know, 7 years. This is a deep spiritual energy here, Libra. And now I have that song coming through. 7 years old. When I was 7 years old. Oh, that's a song, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Maybe look that up. Anyways, this is a deeply spiritual energy here. This is alignment, enlightenment. It's like doing the work within yourself, the emotional work of staying focused in your thoughts and that panning out for you. The Star is like this rejuvenation coming in the energy, and you're calling forth something that maybe you thought was your job to do, but it's actually someone else's. Or it's like maybe you had it in your mind that you were going to be the initiator of something and kind of stressing over that, or like, how will I say this, or how will I do this? And in reality, it's like when you kind of take a step back from it, it's done for you, or somebody says it for you, or, you know, it was already handled and you didn't even have to do anything. Like that type of energy. Those are just examples, but you know what I mean, right? It's like that type of situation coming in. And there's a quickness to this. So there's a quick resolve as well, or a quick solution coming in. Maybe after a time period of restraining or restricting yourself, or maybe even this disillusionment type of energy going on, feeling like you're waiting, but you don't know what you're waiting for, you know, but yet you feel the presence of something around you, or someone, or something coming in, you know? And it's like time. It's time. Because this is also the reap what you sow card, okay? So think back to 7 months ago in particular. What was it that you were working on during that time frame? Because you might see some movement in that during this time frame, Libra. That's what I'm getting. So let's see what the guidance cards are saying. Yeah. Oh my gosh, of course. Of course, it's the Dream Talk card. It says, your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks to you through your dream state. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate to you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. That's what I was just talking about. What does the Law of Attraction card say? I can find harmony by feeling for improved thoughts. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I was talking about. I can feel harmony while looking for improved thoughts. It says, if we were contemplating an action that would cause negative emotion, we would not proceed with that action until we resolved the negative emotion within us. We would make sure that we have come into alignment with Source before proceeding. By feeling for improved thought in time, and usually in a short time, you will feel the harmony of your Source and you will know the appropriateness of your behavior. We would not look for long lists of right and wrong, but instead we would feel for the emotion of alignment with Source. This is exactly what I feel like this reading was about. Is that if you were contemplating an action, but every time you thought about doing it, you didn't like the way that it felt, then that is your sign, Libra, that it's either not on you to take that action or it's not the right time. So some of you need to spend this time focused on the things that are working for you. And I feel like universe has a little bit of a surprise for you, and that something may resolve itself without you needing to do anything. So pay attention to your dream state. Ooh, Libra. Interesting reading. Zodiac signs that could be in your chart or that you're dealing with. I have Virgo here, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Pisces I had out. Those could be in your birth chart or the birth chart of the person you're dealing with. I also felt Aquarius, Gemini vibes, if I didn't say that already. Or it could just be the influencing vibes. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it didn't resonate, please do let me know. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana, all of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section, all right? And if you'd like to donate to the channel, the donation link is over there as well. Either way, I am wishing you the very, very best, Libra. And until next time, my friends, namaste.